And we must ensure that we're not victims. I like to think of myself as a survivor. And we must all think of ourselves this way. We must survive at any cost. We must not be victims of our tests. Victims are those who are consumed, who are destroyed by their tests. But survivors fight and win and continue fighting. When we overcome, we are greatly rewarded. Kanapa, he gave both his eyes to God. And the Lord was so touched by his selfless act of penance that out of the linga of the Lord Shiva appeared and touched both of Kanapa's eyes, and he regained his sight instantly. And a golden chariot came and took Kanapa to Shivlok. He attained the highest goal of God realization by his tremendous penance. Similarly, when the sages, they were first met to Parvati's mother and father, and they told them to go and bring back Parvati's home because her penance was successful. And then they went to Lord Shiva, and when he heard of her love, her selfless love and her devotion, he was enraptured. And Lord Shiva himself appeared in front of Mahaparvati and told her, "O Bhavani, O Parvati, your penance is successful. Go back home and your wish will be fulfilled." So my friends, when we strive hard and we do not give up, we do not accept defeat, great rewards come in the end. And this next job by Tulsidas writes, Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram And so the great wedding of Shiva and Parvati took place. Tulsidas tells us that around that time there was a demon. His name was Tarakasura, of tremendous strength of arm, glory and majesty, a very, very powerful demon. He conquered all the spheres as well as the guardians of those spheres, so that all the gods were robbed of their happiness and prosperity. This demon was so powerful that he conquered Swargalok and the Devas. They had to run for their lives. Even Indra, using his powerful Vajra, was unable to defeat Tarakasura because Tarakasura acquired great powers through penance. And Tarakasura ruled heaven. The gods were robbed of their happiness and prosperity. This story is factual but is deeply symbolic also. The devas represent our good qualities, our divine qualities, like our devotion, our love for God, our seva. They are equivalent to devas, good qualities, divine qualities. Tarak, he symbolizes the most dreaded enemy of sadhus, the vanquisher of many sadhus, Kam, lust. So this Tarak was able to destroy all the good qualities. We can have many qualities, but when this terrible enemy invades and is successful, then our good qualities take to flight and we suffer defeat after defeat. We don't know what to do. That is the symbology behind this verse. That is Tarak, tremendous strength of power, glory, and majesty. He conquered all the spheres. There is no sphere which is free from the power of this terrible demon, Tarakasura. It is the scourge of sadhus, of rishis, of munis, of bhaktas, of devotees. It is so strong that even Indra, the king of the devas, you know the story of Indra and Ahilya, that Indra fell a prey to Tarakasura. And for committing a terrible sin, when he lusted after Ahilya, he had to face the shock, the curse of the rishi. And as a result of that, he had to leave heaven. Again, speaking of this demon, this Tarakasura, Tulsidas tells us in this next Chaupai. Jai Rama, Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Speaking of Tarak, Tulsidas says, he knew neither age nor death. He was invincible. Jitina Jai, he was always victorious. Jit means to be victorious. Jit means victory. This lust, this powerful enemy of the spiritual path, it knows neither age nor death. It afflicts the young and it afflicts the old. It is deathless. I read once a story of a toothless old man. Somebody went to him and said, well, what is your greatest wish? If you had a wish to make, what would it be? And he said, oh, if I were young again to enjoy life. Toothless old man. 1 foot in the grave. Was saying, oh, if I was young again to enjoy life. I also read a story once of a young boy who was afflicted with a social disease. And the doctors told him that, my boy, if you are to save your life, you have to change your lifestyle. And he said, what can I do? I cannot change my lifestyle. I like living this way, even if I have to die. So this powerful enemy